Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed your nice WrestleMania weekend. I haven't watched a WrestleMania in I don't know how many years, but me and my buddies did get together this weekend and watch the matches, so won't ruin anything if you haven't seen it yet. But if you have, what a laugh. They put off a great show. It truly is entertainment, that's for sure. Oh, and we're back for bench. A little 275 check in here. We're going to bust this out and then keep on climbing. Going to work up some fives today. So to be a little bit of rep action going on. You know, that's fives is nice because you're still hitting some power, but you're getting a nice pump in that as well. Oh yeah. Come on, get her going. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, come on. A little tiny bit of slide, so it was like probably more happy with the second set than the first one, to be honest. But a little tiny bit of slide where I almost had to push a bit slower when I just went to lock it out there. So that's why it's like, why did it just shoot up at the last part? Is because I was kind of pushing it slow because I thought I might shift a bit. And I didn't want to hit that, right? So it's just as the weather is kind of changing, I find the first couple of nights in here, it's like a bit slicker where it's not as cold outside. But that'll be all right in a few days. Yeah, that's it on the bench. And now we'll get, I would have liked it to be even easier, to be fair, but the best takeaway is the second set was better than the first one. So that's fine then. So we'll move into some accessories now. I'll definitely do our raises, shoulder machine. I might do a little bit of incline too. Maybe even a dumbbell at like a neutral grip. Yeah, let's see. Other side once I cool down here. Just going to try a little up close and personal this time. So I don't think we've gotten a close up look on the inclines yet. Just going to pop out a couple sets of these and head over to our laterals. Come on now. So, do you come here often? Oh shit! Up close and personal, right up the chute, right up that gut. Okay. Just bang around these Hundies again once more. One more set. Atlantis, one more set. And then we'll be on our way to the next station. Yeah. Nearing the end of the session. We're going to bust out a few of these, which usually always feels so nice at the end. And I will adjust from there and see where it goes. If you haven't given these a go facing out, I definitely suggest you give it a shot. And then I know a lot of people, we've had it here a couple of months now, but the standing machine, we can grab the handles down here. I do like that as well. But I'm just deadlifting tomorrow, so I just take the grip out of it anytime I can if I have to deadlift the next day. So if I didn't have to deadlift, of course, I'd say, you know what, maybe I'll try the other one today. So we'll see how that is. Oh. Oh. The final set of the night. Just front on, front and center. Okay. There we go. A nice one. A nice session. Nice little pump. I'm a bit tired today, though, to be fair. I think what it was we've had a couple of excellent days, and it's not like freezing today. We've had a couple of nice dry days in a row, or mild days where you can see the road and all the snow is kind of melted. And then last night, we got like 18 centimeters in like a couple hours overnight. So went to bed, it was calm, it was chill. Woke up the next morning, actually. Got up to use the bathroom like an hour and a half after I went to bed, what it felt like. Peeked out the window. Everything was covered in a blanket of white. And I thought to myself, holy jumpins, man, I'm going to have a chat with this Sheila. And what size of a brush is she using? Because I felt like she's been around 4 or 5 times. She's supposed to come once and be done with it. But, yeah, that's going to be it for the session. We'll jump in the truck for a quick word, I think, today. Or might do a quick little pump check over there in the corner. There was like nobody here a few minutes ago, and there's a few people here. So if I'm in their way, they'll just go right in the truck. But stay tuned. All right, I know we don't normally do we do it sometimes, but we don't usually do a little flex, a little pose down. But we're going to throw that in today. I had to turn my camera on a little plate here, so I'm trying to get it angled right. So I don't know what that's going to be like for you. We'll pop it up here on the hat, the mic that is, and we'll do a little chest flexy here. Let's see. Let's see now. Go from the side here. Get the triceps in there, and the side chest. Yeah, let's see if we can match it on the other side there. Oh. A little bit of a lackadaisical pump to be fair tonight. I mean, I'll get over here a little bit so I'm not in the way of the camera, but oh. Don't feel like I got a lot of sugars in or a lot of carbs or anything like that, but it's still not too bad here, considering I didn't go too crazy on the accessories, of course. But yeah, we'll have a look at that, see what it's like afterwards. But we'll close it down in the truck from now, guys. You guys stay frosty, and we'll have a little chat in the car. Now, let's see if this works, because the camera holder has been falling down. It's like that bridge that time in that song. Another successful chest session. Not too bad at all. Nice little pump on the fives. I was a wee bit tired. Just, not like sleepy, but I could have ate a little bit too close as well. Maybe that's on my own self, innit? But just felt like wasn't enough maybe blood in the muscles. Maybe it was just in the old GI tract, excuse me. But that's fine. Every day it's not going to be picture perfect exactly what you want. The main thing is you get in and you get it done. It's as simple as that. So did some chest on flat bench, and then we worked into some incline press with dumbbells, which felt pretty great as well. I got the close-up action there, so I haven't taken a look at it yet myself, but it felt pretty good. So that's all I have to go off right now, but that was nice. I like to target the upper chest as an afterthought. Now, if I was more like power building, the power comes first, and that's kind of the way I treat it. But if I was a little more toward the bodybuilding aspect, I'd probably do the incline first. So if you're more of a bodybuilding person and you're seeing my videos and you're like, it's fine, man. You do you keep doing that incline first. I would probably do that as well if I was in your shoes. So keep it up. Nothing wrong with that. And then also you'd probably do more accessories. But the big thing for me is I do like a pretty extensive warm up that I don't really show, with a lot of external rotational exercises, a lot of bands, and not just a standard, okay, I'm going to pull on this, pull on that, haul on this. I do those, but I also do a couple other things, and maybe I'll do a dedicated warm up video for bench and squat and deadlift. So if you guys want that, maybe I'll throw that in, But for now, it's just something I like to get through, and then, I don't want to drag the videos on too long. And everybody's warm-up is a little bit different. Everybody's different too. So, that's why I've held off of showing the warm-up, because it is personalized to me. So, a bit of it is through education in school. A bit of it is through practice. And then the final shaping, I would say, is from just a guess and check, trial and error, see what kind of feels good. And you compile those three sides to get whatever works best for you, right? So again, if you've already got something in place and it works, everything's good, no injuries, no lack of, blood flow, weak pumps or anything like that, then you just keep doing what you're doing. So don't sweat it. So yeah, that pretty well closes out tonight's chest workout. We'll be back tomorrow for deadlifts. It'll be more of my moderate session, I do believe. I'm just thinking quickly off the top of my head here, but I believe it will be more from the moderate session. So it will be a nice steady set of 6, and then I'll do a drop-off set after that, as opposed to the heavier 5s that I did the last day. But we'll save that for the next day. And also in terms of incline press, do you guys prefer, say, incline Smith or just normal barbell incline or the dumbbell inclines? I feel like a dumbbell incline might be the most favored by all because you don't necessarily need a spot as much as you do the other ones. Even the Smith, sometimes you want some assisted reps too. I know you can just turn it over, but I don't mind the Smith here and there, but it's got to be a real smooth machine. And I don't mean smooth this way, because some of them you can literally push them up in the air and they'll kind of keep going up. They're so smooth, and they'll kind of take a few seconds to come back down. They've almost got some buoyancy, like a feather, you know? But for me, I'd rather just a standard barbell because I don't like to do any wrist motion while I'm lifting. I like that to be solid as a rock. I don't like using wrist wraps. I know when some people compete at the highest level, they use the wrist wraps for every little advantage you can get. So I do understand that too, but I just like to have my joints, ligaments, tendons. I want to get that as strong as I can. When people get older, I haven't never heard somebody say, "Oh, my bicep gets a little too sore from curls. I don't do it anymore. I don't really squat anymore because my quads get too pumped, or I can't get my quads into it, or I can't get my hammies into it." It's always the joint. It's always my elbow, my wrist, your knee. That's the kind of stuff. So I want to focus on getting my joints and my connective tissue just bulletproof. That's what I want. And then I believe the muscle will just come as a result of that. If I focus there, muscle will come as a secondary. Now, obviously, if you want to get, you know, as big as possible and not focus on the strength at all, then that method can be a slightly different, right? But for my personal avenue, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, I feel pretty good with that. It's great to have the truck chats back in because we got all that storage, man. So it's been excellent just to get the chatter in, chat with you guys 1v1, mano y mano. Or if you're watching in the audience, then however many is there. You're watching with your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe you're sitting there with your dog or your cat or whoever. Give them a little pat on the head and let them know you had a sick pump that night. As if they couldn't tell. As if they couldn't smell. I wonder, when if you come home, your dog, your cat is there, and they sniff and they say, "Holy shit, he's got a massive pump on right now." Because, most of them trust their nose, of course, ahead of their eyes. Wonder if they can smell the cells just pumped up. Your cat just stop and look at you as you walk in the door. Saying, "Holy shit, what has this unit done with my master?" And then you lose the pump in 20 minutes and he's like, "Oh, okay, it's just in." Oh, here we are, just pulling up to the casa. La casa. Mi hermano. So, gang, you guys have a solid rest tonight. Get your food in. Get your fluids in. And don't shy away from that sodium and that potassium and that magnesium. Fill those muscles with what they need. Because when you're sweating, it ain't just water coming out. You got to replenish, recharge, and get ready to reignite that flame the next workout, baby. Woo! Feel like I'm cutting a promo here. All right, gang, that's enough of this. We're just about to pull up to the house here. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been another fantastic session, another fantastic pump, and another fantastic audience. So I'm looking at you. You watching right now, thank you. You're a legend. Every single one of you. Okay? So you stay frosty. I won't point at you anymore. You guys stay frosty, and we'll see you in the next one.